I don't know where to begin after that. I just get more and more lost for words with every game right now. Nottingham Forest have just beaten Wolves 3-0 away from home in the Premier League this evening. Of course, Wolves haven't been good this season. But had a new manager. They've actually looked quite good the last few games. But we beat them. Everton hadn't conceded hardly any goals. We beat them. Brentford hadn't lost at home. We beat them. Liverpool not lost to any other team. We're the only team that's beaten them. It's just what we do. That's all I can say. We just win. We just break records. We just don't concede goals. We just don't concede from set pieces anymore. We're just clinical on the counter attack. We're just brilliant as a team and as individuals. We're just a very good football team. This Liverpool game next week, we win that, but only 3 points off Liverpool. It's January, and we could be 3 points off first place in the Premier League table. I think we're allowed to get excited as Forest fans. We've waited a very long time for this to happen again. Some of us ever for it to happen. Absolutely insane. And 4 Premier League clean sheets in a row is ridiculous too. 6 wins in a row. The team for today, obviously Murillo, we thought he may have been injured. He is fit. Apparently a contract negotiation is going on with him. So that is massive news. A massive statement of intent to sign him up to a new deal. Other than that, it's what you'd expect. Yates is back on the bench. No Alex Moreno still. I'm not sure what's going on with him. And the thing is, in this game, is we were actually really under the cosh quite a lot of it in terms of Wolves dominating possession, having no teams actually have more chances against us than Wolves this season. They created more chances than any other team this season, which is quite crazy. So, Wolves weren't even that bad, I don't think. Like, in terms of attacking, they were wasteful, but they created a lot of chances. They made it difficult for us, but we just were so good at just withstanding that pressure, where you would have seen so many times last season us crack, not even withstand the pressure. We would have just cracked, just doing the basics right, maybe being a little bit sloppy at times, but just getting it clear. But the more Wolves kept peppering our box, the more it's just like we kept stopping it. It's just a sight to behold, it really is. Morgan Gibbs-White against his old side, silencing those very shameful fans, giving him grief in the early stages of the game. Brilliant goal. I think it was Elliot Anderson that put the ball into the area, assisted by Alanga, and a really good instinctive finish by Gibbs-White. And I'm so happy that Morgan's getting goals now. I've always felt like he should get a few more than he does, and he's got a few recently, so that's great. The second goal, it's just what Chris Wood does. A brilliant goal. There, at the right place, right time. Brilliant ball in. And, at that stage, like, Wolves had been peppering us. They've been having chances, but we just go and get another goal. And suddenly it's looking pretty comfortable in terms of the scoreline. We bring Morata on in the second half to shore things up. We never concede when he comes on the pitch, so we knew it was a full-time victory. We also brought on Jota Silva, Ward-Prowse, Yates and Taiwo Awoniyi, and I am absolutely delighted for Awoniyi to get that goal. Okay, very scrappy. He's not going to care one bit because he's been through it this season, and all year, nearly a year really. It's been very difficult for Taiwo. More than that, really, actually, having said that, because it goes back to the first half of last season. When he got that initial injury, he was out for a few months, and he came back and he was scoring goals again. Then he got injured again for a long time, and he's not been the same since. So that's second injury, but it goes back beyond then, just bad luck, not being able to consistently play. But since that second injury, it's been awful for him, and he's just obviously been behind Chris Wood, but working off scraps. When he has started, he's not looked anywhere near the same. And, I'm pleased with Ward-Prowse as well, to get an assist, because he's been criticised. And I think Ward-Prowse is... I'd like to keep Ward-Prowse personally. the second half of the season. I know we've got Danilo and Sangara coming back, so I could see Ward-Prowse going back for that reason when those two are fit. And I think Danilo's not too far away actually, so it's going to be even harder for Ward-Prowse to play. But I think Ward-Prowse, he's been underwhelming for what we expected, I suppose, but he's done his bit whenever he's played, I feel. He's at least, he's contributed today, got an assist. Okay, very scrappy goal, but just very happy for him to contribute and incredibly happy for Taiwo, and hopefully we can see him kick on now, even if we do bring in a striker this transfer window. Hopefully, this can help Awani, because he needed that. And you can see the joy and relief on his face when he scored that, and all his teammates congratulating him. And that shows how together the group is. Please get your thoughts in the comments, everybody. Obviously, Luton in the cup this weekend, totally different sort of test. You'd most likely see a rotated side, especially with Liverpool coming up. Title side, of course. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that Luton game, honestly, just to see a few fringe lads get a go, which, more than deserve it of getting chances that just don't get into the team. When, the depths of our team are clearly fantastic these days. So I know, unlike Blackpool last year, for example, we can put out a second string team and still have a really, really good side. So yeah, look forward to that one, and I'd love a cup run, I would, but that's then. We'll talk about it more at the time. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button, subscribe to Rads if you're new, get your thoughts in the comments, everyone. And yeah, it just keeps going. It just continues. I can't get my head around it. Just, okay, it'd be in the cup, but could be 7 wins in a row this weekend. But yeah, don't wake me up. That's all I'm going to say. Don't wake me up. Up the Reds, everyone. What a win.